virus. Don't close with your hand. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your hand. Quick, wash your hand with the hand lotion.
Mom, can I go with my friend?
What? No. Don't go. Go at home.
Nope.
Hello guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Agustina Adna Fidelianti. I am 12th grade MIPA in the Bentara Wacana Senior High School. I made this vlog for an English practice exam. This time I will show you how the coronavirus infects and harms living people. I hope you enjoy this video. Let's begin. You probably heard lots of bit of information about coronavirus. Coronavirus is a whole family of viruses that have little spikes on the surface that look like a crown, which is how it gets its name. You have probably heard of often type of coronavirus. There was the SARS coronavirus, and the outbreak was in 2002. There was the MERS coronavirus with an outbreak in 2012, and there are actually a lot of other types of coronavirus, but they don't have special names and they just cause the common cold. The virus we're dealing with is called SARS-CoV-2, and the disease that it causes is coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19. Bats are actually a natural reservoir for many viruses, so the virus can actually replicate inside the bat without making it sick, and then the bat pass it into other animals or human. And that is what happened in Wuhan, China. Person was infected. The virus got passed from person to person by people choking and sneezing. Did you know that in just one cough, it can spread to some droplets that can go all over the place? If you get smacked in the face by someone choked, you can get a direct transmission of the virus. But if it lands in the air, the virus can land on a particle and stay floating there for up to 3 hours. If it goes onto a card box, it can last there for about 24 hours. And then, if it goes on the plastic, it can be there for 2 to 3 days. So let's say you get it touched with the virus, and then you rub your face, and then you get infected. When the virus enters the body, it uses those proteins on its surface, the ones that look like a crown, to get into our cells. Those proteins are like a key that unlock receptor on the outside of the cell. We believe that it's specifically the ACE2 receptor on our lungs that coronavirus is using to get inside our cell. Once the virus is inside it, then release RNA, its genetic material, and it tricks your cell into making copies of the virus, so your cell actually become like a factory producing thousands of viruses without even realizing it. So at the beginning, when the virus is replicating, you don't actually have any symptoms yet, and this is called the incubation period. It's different for lots of different viruses, But in the case of SARS-CoV-2, we think that the incubation period is 4 days, where you have been infected and you don't have symptoms yet, and the virus was spreading. But the number of cases continued to grow, and on January 9, China Central Television officially announced that there was a new coronavirus. Seems like every day we were having about new case of SARS-CoV-2 in different countries. It was sweeping the world, and the World Health Organization labeled this outbreak a pandemic. So what kind of symptoms are people actually presenting with? The most common symptoms are fever, sore throat, choke, and some shortness of breath. If you don't have fever, it doesn't mean that you don't have coronavirus. So if you do get symptoms like fever, choke, sore throat, what you should do is actually stay at home. Don't panic and pick up the phone and call your healthy care provider. It's rather than going and sitting in waiting rooms and public transportation and spreading that virus everywhere. So it's really important that we all do our part to stop the spread of virus. Number 1 is washing your hands really well and frequently. So that means 20 seconds of washing your hand a long time, by the way. Number 2 is social distancing. So there's been a lot of talk about this. This is 6 feet between you and anyone else, or 2 meters, but doesn't mean isolating yourself. So make sure that you are reaching out to friends, family. I remind you not to touch your face, and otherwise you should scrub your hand very well. Okay guys, how about the video? I think I have a lot of flaws, but hopefully the video can be useful. Take care of your health and positive thinking. Bye bye.